Okay, so today we're going to be able to do single transformations. I believe this is day 2, so and these are just transformations, transformers, transforming. So we talk about some definitions, translations, whoops, right? That's sliding, SL, sliding an image from one place to another, reflection, FL, flipping, reflection, FL, flipping an image over a given line, and dilation, enlarging or shrinking an image by a scale factor. So we'll go through a couple of these. This is obviously a reflection. Translation, notice each piece moves. Dilation, right? Because we had a small cat and a bigger cat. I would say this is a translation because this jet can move to the next spot. This jet can go here. This jet can go here, here, and so forth. All right, dilation, we have a small car and a big car. We even almost give us a scale factor. It looks like the scale factor is 12 inches. That would be your scale factor. Reflection, right? If we cut this right in half. Another butterfly, but it's definitely dilation. I would say this is translation. These guys are moving. And again, reflection right here, reflecting, 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 reflecting. All right, so now let's really get into like the problem. So which image shows the figure reflected over the y-axis? Well, first of all, let's look for our y-axis. So y-axis, y-axis, y, and y. And we're looking for it to be reflected over the y-axis. Well, A's out because this is reflection over the x. C is definitely out. There's a lot going on here. B would actually be a translation. So that's right, because this is kind of going that way. And D would be our reflection over the y. All right, if the figure is dilated by a scale factor of 2, what is the location of C prime? All right, well, let's look at what the point C is. Okay, so we have C, and that point is over 1 and then up 1, 2. So over 1, up 2. Well, we know if we have a scale factor, right, scale factor of 2, we're just going to multiply each number inside by 2. So therefore, C prime would be 1 times 2, which is 2, 2 times 2, which is 4, and the answer would be A. All right, which answer choice best describes this transformation? This is a good question. This is a good test question, all right? First of all, let's notice we have A and then A prime. So we're definitely going from A to A prime. So we translate horizontally. Excuse me. Sorry. Translating horizontally left to right. So we know that it's definitely not A because it looks like our point A is going up or down. Reflection over the x-axis. There's really nothing going on at the x-axis, so that's out. Translating vertically by 2 units. Well, actually, this should be a 3. This should be a 3. This should be a 3 as well. All right, and we're translating vertically by 3 units. So 1, 2, 3. Going up. C looks good, and D is incorrect. Because that would have us going 1, 2, 3 down. Right? Remember, vertically, if it's positive, we're going up. Vertically, if it's negative, we're going down. All right, coordinates of P prime after P is translated. -2 units vertically, so down 2. And -5 units horizontally, so to the left 5. So let's just go to P. We're going to go down 1, 2, and then we're going to go to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where P prime is going to be. Well, now we have to figure out what this point is. We start at 0, 0. We go to the left 1, 2. So we know that we're going to have a -2. And we're going up 1, 2, and 3. So -2, 3. All right, if you reflect the image of the circle over the x-axis, what would be the new coordinate for W? Well, when we do x, first we need to know where the x-axis is. And when we reflect, we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took us 5 to get there. So it's going to take us 5 to go past it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be our W prime. We don't need any of that work. Let's go ahead and figure out what this point is. right? So we come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like. So we'll have 6, comma. And as we know, we went down 5, so negative 5. So 6, comma, negative 5. ABC is translated 3 units horizontally and then 4, so 3 units horizontally. So that's to the right 3. And vertically, it's down because it's negative 4. So let's just pick a point. Let's start with point A. So we're going to go to the right 1, 2, 3, and we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we look at our point, and this is going to be A prime. And we're going to go to the left 1, so that's negative 1, and then down 7. So that's negative 1, 7. Now, hold on. Hey, I wanted to make this a negative 3, which is okay. So we're going to translate it negative 3 units horizontally. No, that's still not going to give me what I want. All right, let's just skip this question. All right, these are the trickier ones anyways. So translate the figure negative 2 units vertically. So that's going to be down 2 and positive 4 horizontally. So that's to the right because it's positive. Let's look where our original points are. So A is at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. So it's negative 4 and it goes up 0. All right, B is going to be negative 2 and then up 3. So that'd be 3, and C, I believe, is 3, 3. All right, let's do our translation. Oh, we're translating. All right, start at A. We're going to go down 1, 2. To the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be A prime. Let's just go ahead and do the translation first, then we'll look for our points. B, we're going to go down 1, 2. Go to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, same thing, down 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is B prime and C prime. And if we draw our shape, you guys will see that it is in fact the same. So let's just get our points together. All right, A, it looks like we don't go left or right, but we do go down 2, so that's negative 2. B, it looks like we come over 2 and up 1. And C, it looks like we go over 7 and up 1. All right, reflect the image over the x-axis. Well, let's look where the x is. Right here, and let's just start moving our points. So A, we come down 1, we hit the x, we have to go 1 past it. So that's going to be A prime. C, same thing, down 1, go 1 past it. That's C prime. B, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to get there. That means we're going to come all the way down to negative 7. And you'll notice that we still have the same shape, even though now I can't draw a straight line. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of our work here. Don't really need that. And let's look at our original points. This is just good practice graphing, right? A, we come over negative 6, up 1. B, we come over negative 4, up 7. C over negative 2, up 1. All right, now we get to our primes. A prime. A prime is to negative 6, then down 1. Negative 2. Oops, sorry. B, negative 4, then down 7. And C, negative 2, then down 1. So negative 1. Notice, I'd like to point this out to you, because we reflected over the x-axis, our y values all just change to be the opposite sign. Okay? So if you catch those patterns, that's pretty helpful. We're going to dilate this scale factor by 1/2. So I should have stayed with highlighter. Dilate scale factor 1/2 is our big deal. All right, so all I'm going to do is find my points. A over 3 up to 6, so that's 3, 6. I'm going to want to redo this one too. Let's see. B is going to be 3, 2. C is 7, 2. And D is 7, 6. All right, and all we're going to do is multiply each one by 1/2. Right, multiply each of our values by 1/2. All right, and when we do that, 3 times a half, you'll see will be 1.5. 6 times a half is 3. 3 times a half, again, 1.5. 2 will be 1. 7 will be 3.5. And 1, 3.5, and 3. Now, if we were to graph this, we could come over here to 1.5 up to 3. That would be A prime. B would be 1.5 up to 1. That would be B prime. C would be 3.5 up to 1. C prime, and D right here. And that would be D prime. And that would be what our shape would look if it was dilated by a scale factor. I do apologize for screwing up that one question. If you have any questions, reach out to your teacher. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.